Hey everyone, welcome to the next exercise. This is exercise 7E, using congruence in proof. So we've already talked about what congruence is to exactly the same triangles, and we've talked about our 4 different tests that we use to decide that 2 triangles are exactly the same. They are SSS, SAS, ARS, and RHS. They are the 4 tests that we use to prove, to say that a triangle is congruent to another one or exactly the same. The question is now is how do we prove it? Okay, so if we have this triangle here and this triangle here, and we give them all the corners a letter, how do we say that both these triangles are congruent, are exactly the same? Which tests do we need to use, and how can we prove it by knowing those different angles or different side lengths? So we've got triangle ABC, okay, this top triangle, I'll colour it in green, and the bottom triangle ACD, I'll colour it in red. Now, we know that both of these have right angles. So we can say angle ADC is equal to the angle ABC, this angle here, and they equal 90 degrees. So that fulfills that right angle. The next question is the hypotenuse the same? Okay, so we would say this here is the hypotenuse. That's A to C. A to C is the same. It's the same on both triangles. It's common. It's shared between the green triangle and the red triangle. So that is our H. Both got the same hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is the same. Now, do we have a side length that is the same? Yeah, we would say that this side length and this side length are the same, but we've got to call them something. So we would say A to B, which is that one there, is equal to A to D. All right, so that is our side length that is exactly the same. Okay, so this fits that it's a right angle, hypotenuse, and a side length are the same. So we are proving that these 2 triangles are the same. So then we just need to write triangle ABC, the green one, is equal to, congruent to the triangle of ACD. Okay, so that says that those 2 triangles are congruent. The next part of this gets a little bit more tricky. Okay, so we're going to have this shape here, and this length and this length are the same. Let's give them letters A, B, C, D, and E. Yeah, so this one here is parallel to this one. Okay, so we need to prove that these 2 triangles are exactly the same. All right, we've got our top triangle. I'll colour that one in green, and our bottom triangle, I'll colour it in red. All right. Now, first of all, have we got any sides that are exactly the same? Yeah, we would say this side here, whoop, I'll change that to black. This side here and this side here are exactly the same, okay, because we've got the little notches there. So we would say B to C is equal to C to D. So that fulfills a side. Okay, they've got a side that's exactly the same. Now, do we have any other sides that are exactly the same? No, we can't say this one and this one are the same because it's got the triangle, which says that they are parallel, but it doesn't say that they are the same length. Okay, we might have an angle that's the same, and we know that this one here and this one here are the same because they are what we call vertically opposite. And you might remember that from year 8, okay, when we did some of this. Those two are vertically opposite. So we could say the angle DCE here is equal to the angle ACB. So that fulfills that there is an angle that's exactly the same. Now the question is, are there any others? Well, there are, but this is where things are pretty tricky. We know that this angle here at E and this angle here at A, they're exactly the same because they're what we call opposite angles, so alternate angles. Okay, they are alternate angles. That's something from year 8 that you'll probably remember. So we would say that the angle CED is equal to the angle BAC. So we've got two angles that are exactly the same and a side. So which test will we use? ARS, angle, side. So then we would say triangle ABC is congruent to the triangle CDE. Alright, so that's a proof to say that those two triangles are congruent, okay, are exactly the same. It may mean that you need to write these out, and even having a look in the book about what alternate angles, vertically opposite angles, and co-interior angles. They are a couple of things that you might need to remember. The other thing is those common side lengths. Okay, have a look at the exercise. If you need any help, please let me know and get in contact with me. All the best. Take care. Bye.